Alright, let me see a show of hands for all the people who are excited to go see Creed 2. Alright, now keep those hands up if you are utterly disappointed.
Nostradamus, book the pilot, landing tropics, big deposits, saucy dipping, million flipping, one too many, Lambo spinning, skirt might crash it, big boy habits, legend status, label classic, can't be average, got success, needed more.
Guys, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Red Dead 2's multiplayer came out today, and instead of doing that, I am doing this. So to those of you that don't think I'm dedicated to this shit, you can shove it. Guys, Creed 2 was directed by Stephen Caple Jr. Ryan Coogler could not come back to this one because he was making Black Panther at the time, and I was really hoping that he would come back to this franchise because him and Michael B. Jordan working together is just, it works every single time. But as a director, if a producer comes up to you and he's like, hey, you can have Marvel's Black Panther or the 8th movie in this watered-down Rocky franchise, what would you pick? So I don't really blame him for not coming back, but at the same time, this movie definitely suffers from it. This movie is a goddamn disappointment. Now, it's not bad, but god damn it, it is nowhere close to the first one. Now, this movie really shines through its performances and through its action scenes, but it's really just getting to those moments that's just like, Michael B. Jordan's performance is pretty good. I don't know, sometimes it kind of felt like he was phoning it in a little bit, but there's one scene in the hospital room when he's just all beaten and battered, and that was some damn good shit. Whoever the makeup artist was on this scene, they did a great job. He's all beaten and battered, his eyes all swollen, and he's trying to talk to Rocky and he's crying. So there's a tear coming out of this one, but since this eye's all swollen shut, there's no tears coming out of this one. I'm like, that is great shit. It's just a small little attention to detail. I love shit like that. And it really added to Michael B's performance because you're just like, this guy is fucked up. Tessa Thompson is good in here. Sylvester Stallone is like, I know that he's trying his best and I know that he really wants to give a performance, but for the love of God, I cannot understand what he's saying half the time. Yeah, you know, me and Adrian, you know, we fight. We fight and we get back together and we fight and... Oh my god. Can we get this nigga a dialogue coach or something? There's no reason why every time Sylvester Stallone talks, I should need subtitles. Now let's get into the bulk of this thing. This movie has the story structure of Never Back Down. If you've ever seen that movie, I'm pretty sure it went straight to DVD, which is not a good sign for this movie. Now I'm not gonna lay the story out for you because I do want to avoid spoilers, but I will say, once Michael B. Jordan is fighting Ivan Drago's son within the first 30 minutes of the movie, you know exactly where the movie's gonna go from there on out, and that's the problem with the movie. It's so goddamn predictable. And on top of that, it could be boring as all hell. The whole first act of this movie, maybe the first like 30, maybe 40 minutes, it's really good stuff. We get some really good action scenes and we get to see where Creed is ever since we left the last movie. But after the first act, after Michael B. Jordan is put in the hospital, it gets so goddamn boring. And I think the reason for that is that there really is no like solid driving force that forces Creed to fight Ivan Drago's son. Like, if Ivan Drago's son came out and he was just like, yeah, you know, we killed your dad, you're a little bitch. If he was like at least even talking shit or anything. Hell, if Ivan Drago's son had more than 3 lines in this movie, maybe I could feel some kind of like vengeful need for Creed to go whoop his ass. But really, I don't. The only person that needs their ass beat for killing Apollo Creed is Ivan Drago. And Rocky did that shit in Rocky 4. So it's kind of like the beef is over. It kind of goes back to the old saying of your movie is only as good as the villain that you put in it. And the villain in this movie only has 4 goddamn lines. I don't think this whole movie should have just been based around Creed versus Ivan Drago's kid. What I think the movie should have been is maybe Creed climbing up the ranks and then he gets that heavyweight title, and then the final fight, he walks into the ring, oh shit, it's Ivan Drago's kid. Something like that. Like, the whole movie doesn't have to be based around Creed versus Ivan Drago, and that's it, because that's pretty much what the trailer is. They try to move these characters forward and give them something to do, but at the end of the day, I don't see anybody in any kind of a different place than they were at the beginning of this movie, or at the end of the first Creed even. Thinking back on the movie, the only thing that changed between this Creed and the last Creed is that Creed has a family now, and that's pretty much it. I think what I'm trying to say is that nobody's character really like takes a step forward at all. Everybody is just stagnant, and we're pretty much in the same place where we left off after the first Creed. And so I think that is my main problem with the movie. They could have added this Creed versus Ivan Drago fight at the end of the last movie, and we would still have the same exact result. But let me tell you what saves this movie, and it's those goddamn fight scenes. Look, that first match between Creed and Ivan Drago's son, good stuff. But the last fight saved the whole movie. It saved the entire movie. It brought it from like a C- all the way up to a B. I was like, these niggas are going in. It was like Rocky IV again, except it was actual boxing. They weren't just throwing each other around the goddamn ring. Now I will say, I do think that the fight scenes in the first Creed were shot just a little bit better. For some reason, in this one, they used this giant ass green screen in the background, and you can totally tell. Like, the shit kind of looked like a video game sometimes, but you could feel the weight behind all these punches. So for that, that's some very good stuff. But at the end of the day, that is the only thing saving this movie, is the 3 fight scenes that it has. I don't know, guys, like, I feel like I'm shitting on this thing harder than I need to, but that's only because the first one is like Oscar-nominated boxing movie, and this one is just average-ass boxing movie. So the difference between the two is just so large. Guys, I give Creed 2 a B-. It's not a bad movie, it's just nowhere near as good as the first one, and it's a bit disappointing. Alright guys, I know I said that I would announce a winner for the Fox sweepstakes in this video, but instead I'm just gonna do it for the Wreck-It Ralph video coming out tomorrow. So, you still have a chance to enter. Just share the video, write something nice, use the hashtag Fox sweepstakes. Maybe I'll pick you. And if you didn't see the last video, Sony sent me 2 tickets to go see the new Spider-Man movie this Saturday, 2 weeks before it comes out, and I'm giving you the opportunity to come with your boy. So yeah, run it up guys, share this video, share the last video, share any fucking video, I don't care, help me. Use a hashtag Fox sweepstakes, like, comment, subscribe, do all the shits. Thanks for watching, bye.
I'm too fucking grown to teach you how to ride a dick. Need a freaky college boots for frolicking, booty brolic, yeah.
I cop a new drop in white tee. Ayy, I fuck a new bitch in white tee.
Okay, I copped the whip, then wrapped it with the shiny polish. Yo, bitch, you does, she $20. Absolutely right now, I'm up on the night out. Ooh.